Sometimes you must take the leap and trust that the one who will catch you is who you become during the fall. Let's unpack that. Knight of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. You loving yourself through the difficulties that are here to help you evolve is your generational wealth, because that's where your wisdom comes from. That's where your drive comes from. That's where your generational healing comes from. You don't have to pass along the wounds that were passed along to you if you choose to stay aligned with self-love. When is it most difficult to stay aligned with self-love? During the fall, during the way down that we just talked about. So there's a feeling of not even embracing or even facing your shadows, but there's a feeling of befriending your shadows because they're here to teach you. This is the after tarot, so typically they're not fighting in this scene yet. They are fighting because this is your ego trying to convince you that the shadows that are actually here to teach you are punishments. They're not punishments. Your soul simply signed up for certain experiences and lessons so that it can evolve, so that you can evolve. They're not punishments. Devil in reverse, they're not punishments. Page of Swords, your shadows are actually trying to protect you by having you learn from them so that you don't have to re-experience lessons that you already came full circle on. There's a feeling here of like, you had to learn your own love language when you're in a state of depletion, because it's different than the love language that you have when you're not in that state. It's like you had to be in the state of full surrender to learn when it's most difficult to love myself. What's the hidden key? How can I find a way to make it happen anyway? When I'm feeling absolutely defeated. Now, again, after tarot, typically this person is looking at these knocked over cups here. Their head is turned a little bit. Their back is not to these, okay? This person's starting to turn. This person's starting to see, I don't have to focus on what's going wrong here. I can turn around and see the potential for moving forward in these cups that are still standing up. And if you see, they're empty. And there's this whole stream of water over here. This person can now take these cups, bring it over to the stream, and choose what to fill them with. That's this season for you. This is exactly what I meant by befriending your shadows. You don't have to be happy about it, but don't focus on the actual issue that caused the shadow. Focus on what was this shadow here to teach me. It's here to show me that I have these empty cups and it's in my power to fill them with what I see best for myself.